trusted him to make the right choice.
Kill me.
No!
Choose me, please!
In what was a hugely emotional episode of Arrow, Roy becomes completely overtaken by the effects of the Mirakuru, and we have an absolute shocker of an ending. Welcome to the top 5 moments from the episode, followed by the overall verdict.
I don't know what's going on with you, but I have to believe the man I fell in love with is still inside there. Fight this!
Thea succeeds in getting Roy's attention, and as he arrives at Verdant, she tries desperately to talk some sense into him. Briefly, you see the real Roy in there, as he tries to tell Sara to end his rampage.
Kill me. Please. Kill me.
You think you're protecting me by lying and by keeping secrets, but that's what's actually hurting me.
As the Queen family sit in the back of the limo, they talk about how to rebuild their relationship as a family. And just as Moira is about to reveal a truth about Malcolm Merlyn to them both, it is stopped right in its tracks.
There's something about Malcolm that both Hugh and Oliver need to know. Malcolm.
Oliver, I know.
I know.
Well, this list is getting longer and longer. As Oliver tries to help persuade his mother to continue to run for mayor, she tells him that she knows about him, and that she's known ever since the undertaking. It's pleasing, really, since it shows that she's actually smart enough to work it out.
Nothing I need to say, except I could not be more proud.
Roy!
He's not here.
As Sin tracks down Roy, Sara and Ollie go to see if they can talk some sense into him. At first attempt though, there was no such joy, and as Roy escapes, he shows his uncontrollable rage as he takes down 2 police officers, killing one of them.
I was dead the last time. You were offered this choice. I often wonder how you looked. You psychopath.
Okay, Arrow just struck an entirely new level of emotion and unexpectedness. As Slade captures Thea and Moira, he forces Oliver to choose between them, just like on the island. Moira courageously stands up to Slade, in the hope that her 2 children will live. Did they?
Choose.
Swear to God, I am gonna kill you! No! No!
You possess true courage. You did not pass that on to your son.
My overall verdict for this week's episode of Arrow is a 9 out of 10. The episode as a whole wasn't amazing as some that came before it, but the emotions ran high in the ending sequence, which made up for it by far. I admit I was completely taken off guard by that entire ending. Just when Moira was about to tell the truth about Malcolm Merlyn, the truth which I think was going to be telling them that he's alive since they both think he died in the undertaking, Slade then abducts them and forces Oliver upon the same situation that he was given on the island, only this time with his mother and sister. The episode really turned out to be a Moira-centric episode. It did really show us how far she's came since the beginning of season 1. The flashbacks again were used to show that she would do anything to protect her children, which took us in a different direction of Oliver's accidental pregnancy, which, this being sprung suddenly upon us, wouldn't surprise me at all to see Oliver's child appear in the future, however far away that may be. But really, Slade really did hit a whole new emotional level with Oliver now. His promise is getting closer and closer to being fulfilled, and with Moira now gone, I expect very shortly Malcolm will return, as Slade has now killed one of the 2 people Malcolm likely only cared about. But Arrow has proven itself to be unpredictable, so who knows what might happen. Only 3 episodes left now, after arguably one of the most emotionally filled episodes of Arrow to date. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next week.